Hey everyone, it's Brithria, and I'm here to this is my review for This is the Zodiac Speaking, the new docuseries directed by Phil Lott and Ari Mark. Now, I was obsessed with the Zodiac case after watching the David Fincher film Zodiac. If you have never ever seen that film somehow, some way, please do, because not only is it one of the best films of the 2000s, in my personal opinion, it is the definitive and best movie that David Fincher has ever made in his entire career till this point. After watching that movie, I bought the two books that Robert Graysmith, the character that Jake Gyllenhaal plays in the film, I bought both of his books. I read every single article about the Zodiac. I was watching every documentary about the Zodiac. I was so perplexed, so interested, yet so depressed by this case because he never got caught, or they never got caught. No one even knows who it was. There are prime suspects. One is Arthur Lee Allen, who is the suspect here that is highlighted in this docuseries, and also is the prime suspect in the Zodiac film directed by David Fincher. But a lot of people have a lot of theories. Some people thought it was a person that worked in the Marines. Some people thought it was just a deranged psychopath that went to jail and came back out when the Zodiac kept on killing people later on. Some people thought it was a police officer. Some people thought it was two different people. One person doing the ciphers and the letters that were sent to the police officers and also the newspapers, and one person doing the killings. And they were working in tandem. That was a lot of different theories. Actually, right now on TikTok, there's a guy I think in California or somewhere in Texas. He's on TikTok saying that his grandpa or his uncle was the Zodiac killer. So there's a lot of theories who the Zodiac killer could be. Now, for a person that has a lot of knowledge about the Zodiac case, I'm talking about myself right here, I felt like this docuseries was good, but I kind of wished it was a little bit more. I think this is more informative for people that have no idea about the Zodiac case. I feel like after all these years, the fact that people still have no definitive answer as to who the killer might be or who the killer might have targeted or whatever, like why the reasons why they did it. I feel like this docuseries could have been a little more in-depth about that, but for a person that has no idea about the case, this is a really good docuseries. In my personal opinion, as a person that's a big fan of that film and kind of wants justice to be served and finally figure out who this person was, it was a little bit disappointing, but still a very solid Netflix docuseries just around time for Halloween. But yeah, if you're like me and you were like a true crime buff about this case, then this is a little bit disappointing, but still a solid watch. I give it an 8 out of 10. Even if you are interested about the case, please watch the David Fincher movie because, again, it is really, really excellent. And I don't get scared by horror movies or movies in that kind of genre, but Zodiac was one of the only movies that made me feel a little bit eerie and a little bit creeped out by the end. Because of the fact that he never got caught. That's why. But yeah, please do watch this docuseries whenever you can, and let me know in the comments below once you've seen the docuseries your thoughts on This is the Zodiac Speaking.